Statewide COVID restrictions are ending this week. The governor says Washington is on its way out of the pandemic. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Emily Bloom. On February 18th, hospitals can start performing elective surgeries once again. The governor also says the indoor mask mandate will end in the coming weeks. Esther Bauer shows us how hospitals are preparing for the transition.
Local hospitals are ready to welcome patients back in for critical care. Here at Deaconess, I'm told their COVID caseload is plateauing at the moment. Now, that's a trend they want to stay on, but they do have reservations about easing restrictions too soon.
It's not like we're out of the pandemic.
Even though Governor Inslee insists we're transitioning that way.
I believe the state of Washington can now start to move forward, making this transition.
He says COVID cases are declining statewide and expects Washington to see very low numbers in March. Dan Springer is the chief operating officer at Multicare Deaconess. He says they're prepared to perform surgeries again.
Physicians are ready to be able to take care of their patients. We're ready to be able to, do our jobs in helping people get the care that they need when they need it.
But he is nervous about dropping all the restrictions.
I don't think we're there yet. I'm very hopeful, and I really want it just as much as everybody else. So certainly am keeping my fingers crossed, and hopefully we continue on this right trend.
Statewide, the governor says we're trending in the right direction.
COVID hospitalizations are declining, and now on both sides of our state. That's great news.
Springer says Deaconess is still seeing COVID patients, and their peak is a bit behind the West Coast. While they make do with staffing shortages, freeing up beds at the hospital is key.
Across the board, we're trying to really get folks out of the hospital and receive the care in another setting.
That help is coming. The Department of Social and Health Services is bringing extra staffing to Royal Park Health and Rehabilitation in Spokane. This will free up beds so hospitals can care for more people.
Not just the operating room, but the full facility that we have to plan for and make sure that it's all operating together in an ideal capacity to be able to take care of patients.
Having patients in this pandemic hasn't been easy.
It's been so hard to predict what's next.
But as our state prepares to turn the chapter, those at the front line hope it isn't too soon.
We do see spread every time that we get kind of back in a place of comfort, then another round comes, another variant, affects us.
And no matter what the governor announces this week regarding the indoor mask mandate, Springer says he doesn't expect masks to be on their way out of hospitals anytime soon. Reporting from Deaconess tonight, Esther Bauer, 4 News Now.